couldn't the richest person in the entire world just single-handedly solve a lot of societal problems if he wanted to? And yeah, he definitely could, but he doesn't. And that's the point. Elon could himself personally donate enough money to solve world hunger. And that's not just a random theoretical example. Because back in 2021, he tweeted that he would donate the money to solve world hunger if the United Nations could tell him exactly how they'd use it to feed the hungry people around the world. So the UN World Food Program came up with a detailed proposal for just $6 billion of his Elon bucks to feed people who were in imminent danger. And of course, Elon just never responded or donated anything at all after being handed a detailed plan. I'm not picking on Elon specifically about this problem, and even if I was, he definitely deserves it. He's just very visible as the richest man in the world, and also very, very goofy, and he's gonna let us examine this elite philanthropy issue better than someone else might. In many ways, he's a perfect example. Researchers have analyzed the patterns of wealthy philanthropy enough to figure out that there's rarely any actual charity happening here. Instead, what billionaires are doing is just exchanging dollars for other forms of capital, like social and political capital, that they can then use to benefit themselves. It's always quid pro quo with these people. They're just used to dedicating their lives to amassing the most amount of wealth and resources possible, so why should this be any different? Charity requires a quid without a quo, and you just never see that with charitable giving from billionaires. There are numerous studies now that show us how wealthy giving is intimately entwined with the accumulation of power, including this one from the International Journal of Management Reviews. And I've put others down in the didgeridoo so you can dig deeper into the citations for that. Because it's a big claim and a big deal that the research is telling us that billionaires are basically lying. They're not giving away money to charity, they're purchasing more power and coming away with more money from us as a result. The New York Times has written about this using Elon Musk as an example, just like I did. Just so easy to pick on that guy. The Times reporting found that Elon's charitable giving is, quote, haphazard and largely self-serving, making him eligible for enormous tax breaks and helping his businesses. His personal foundation, that's supposedly built for the express purpose of giving away money to further the future of science and tech, failed to meet its required giveaway threshold 3 years in a row. So even when a foundation has that required minimum donation of 5%, you can just not do that and apparently face no consequences. So like, even when billionaires are pretending to do charity, they don't actually even pretend to do it right.